Howdy y'all, welcome to episode 7 of my server Let's Play series. We're here on the BYJCraft server, of course. We're down in our our underground portion of the base. Excuse me. We're going to work on the zombie spawner a little bit today. I really hate this room down here. You can see I've done some work. I've cleaned out all the overhangs and everything. Mainly because it wasn't completely lit up and I was getting zombies, so I kind of went up in there, and any caves that are back in here I either slabbed or torched up. But I don't like this thing right in the middle of the room. It's just awkward. It was too narrow. So I'm going to open all this up and we're going to move it back into the wall area here. It's going to be flush. So this is actually where they're come up right here, because you can see it's right at the curve right there. I don't want there to be any more curves. I just want it to be a straight shot. There's, another thing that I did is I added mirror, an on-off switch for it. So over here is an on-off switch for the zombie spawner that turns on lights on the inside. So if we go around here, we can see the, if we break this out here, we can see the, the lights are all in the walls there, so it's lit up. So nothing's going to spawn in here right now. That's one nice thing. There's people that prefer this spawner. I personally think the passive mob spawner is better, just because of the amount of the experience is super fast. Plus, you get tons of drops. So, but I'm going to redo this just so, it's down in my base, and I cannot stand this thing just cluttering up the walkway there. And plus, I have some plans for this this great big area here, so we're going to clean that all up. So this is going to go down. So basically I'm just going to take what is here right now and we're going to move it all into the wall here, and the hopper timer, what I'll probably do is move it behind all this, but it'll still work. Edge did a pretty good job with it, so we're going to use the same design pretty much. It's just going to be it in a different location. So I'm going to tear all this down and then move it in here, and we will be back. And we'll probably also take a look at some of the changes I've made up on the passive mob spawner. I've spent a lot of time up there. Well, not a lot of time. I actually haven't been on too much. Been focusing a lot on work this week. Had a really good week. I am in sales, so if I don't get out there and do some work, then I don't make no money. But this week was pretty good. Just needed to focus a little bit on that for a while, and but now it's my weekend, so I got a little time to play. So like I said, what I'm going to do is take all this and we're going to move it in there. So we'll be back in just a second. And well, for you it'll be just a second. For me it'll probably be a couple of hours, but I'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. It didn't take me as long as I thought it was going to. Maybe 20 minutes. That's really about it. There's still some little changes I want to make to it. I want to add a little baby zombie killer down at the bottom of the tunnel. I didn't add that in yet, but I was more concerned just on making this thing work. So everything that was here is now back on the wall. Oh, mouse getting caught on my mouse pad here. Hold on. Basically now it's a straight tunnel. There's that channel that's in the zombie spawner, so they all fall down there and they're funneled directly to the end here, which is about 5 or 6 blocks back. They come up. There's a water chute. Let's go ahead and tear some stuff down here and take a look. Let's see. We got a piston. Well, I'm destroying all my work here. Goodness gracious. Let me give myself a little step up. Can't believe I'm breaking all this, man. So, you know, there's a little water chute. They come up back here. They're going to come up this little chute. So let's go down real quick because where I need to add, shoot, I should have grabbed a cactus before I came down here. So they're going to come down here. They're going to fall in from up here. I love Depth Strider. Isn't that cool? So they're going to come in from the zombie spawner here. They're going to fall down this channel, come down. They'll be directed into here. Of course, they'll be jumping because they're in water. So they'll come up all the way to the top. This water stream will pick them up and push them down here. Now, when you're ready to kill the you know, whatever's in there, and you want to make sure no new ones come in, so the crusher isn't wasted, you just pull this or pull that lever right there. This blocks them from any more from going forward. So you know, you don't have any in there that aren't crushed, basically. I used the same crusher as that edged it. And this is so funny because he did this on his video, and now I'm doing it on mine. Oh, really? Come on. I'm going to have to break this. All right. Let me fix that real quick. Stupid hoppers. I think he had 24 in there. Okay, so we're gonna put that in there. So it's the same hopper timer that he used, just the configuration's a little different, just because the way this is set up back here in the wall. So basically, what this is gonna do is since this is inverted, when you press the button, it's gonna come in here. It's going to unpower this one, which is gonna push that one forward. Let it do its count, and then once it's done, it's going to push it back into that place. Of course, shut it off. So you're going to get the crushing effect. Hopefully, just long enough that I haven't tested completely. I want to say he had 24 items, 24, 26. I'm going to have to test it and find out. But I do know it's working. You know, you push the little button there, it does crush them. It'll do its little count. You know, however many items are in there. You know, I wish they had a stone lever, just a stone textured lever. That would be really cool. And if you haven't noticed, I am running another texture pack. And shut up, cat. You're not going outside. He's all kinds of a mood tonight. So we do have that all rigged up. I'm gonna clean this up, clean this floor up here. I'm probably not this episode going to mess with the storage too much. I'm probably just going to put a chest down there for now. And but later, what I want to do is everything comes out of there. We're going to push it over here, and I think we'll have some storage in the walls because we're just I don't know why everybody's keeping this stuff. What I may do is just set up a sorter. Because I think the only thing most folks want out of here now, by now, I don't think anybody's using this crappy armor, is the zombie flesh. So I think what I'll do is I'll have a dropper shoot all the armor into like maybe a lava pool or something, and then just have all the zombie flesh go into you know, some chest over here. But that, I don't know. I may do it this one. I don't know. But I'm going to finish cleaning this all up and do some testing, just make sure everything works. When we come back, I'm going to decide between now and then whether I'm going to work on that, or I'm just going to kind of go show you what I'm doing on the passive mob spawner. Because I do want to try to keep this one short. So we'll be back in just 1 second. That was a pretty quick second, but it's actually another whole day for me. I did kind of want to show off the finished area. Well, not finished area. I mean, there's still quite a bit that I want to do down here, but you can see it's kind of a vast difference from what it was before. Now it's nice and wide open. Not really digging a floor, but I can change that. Still quite a bit I want to do with like the ceiling and everything in here, but it is a lot cleaner now. Just replaced most of it with stone. Got a little recessed mood lighting. added all the redstone lamps here to the floor. Now, I haven't done anything as far as ejecting the armor and stuff yet. I'll eventually do that. Like I said, I'll probably set up some sort of sorter that will shoot out and just get rid of all the armor, and then have any flesh drops go into a chest. But looks pretty good. I did bring it out just a little bit. Kind of had to, just because of the distance from where the tunnel is to keep it straight. So I could, it just ended up they had to be dropped, just right there. So I just brought it out one more. That's why it's just not completely flush, but I think it looks pretty good. It definitely looks better than just the cluster mess that was here before. So nice little area, nice and clean, and just as it works just like before. You pull the lever over there when you come in, because you kind of have to stand in this area right here, because the spawner is on the back side of the wall behind here. Somebody had put some AFK rooms in there. Of course, you can't do that now because there's redstone all behind this wall, so there's really no room back there to do that. But this area is pretty much lit up, so nothing's going to spawn down here. Maybe up in that area, but I did a pretty good job of either slabbing or lighting all that up also. So this should be a pretty safe area to AFK. I've done it and not had any trouble. I've done it on accident where I forgot to shut the computer off when I left for work. But it's a nice and just more open area, and it just leaves me more possibilities to do some more work down here now. Before it was just too cluttered and ugly. But I figure while we're that one's taken care of, let's go take a look at the passive mob spawner. I've done some work up there. Now that thing is, it's not a pretty build. It's completely cobblestone. It uses a lot of cobblestone, of course, to build something of that size, and I really didn't want to, spend the time cooking up stone. And when I built that, I don't even think I had a silk touch yet, and you can't even see it from here, but I did add a nether, an entrance to the nether, so you don't have to go up the ladder anymore. You can just run over here and go through the nether real quick. So we'll just do that. Looks like someone's building a villager spawner or iron golem farm. So you just come out of that one. It's not very far away, so we're just going to run through this one, and this will take us up to the mob spawner. Now I did put a wall behind this because I came out of here one day and somebody left this up like that, and I guess a baby zombie had spawned, and he came shooting out and pushed me right off the platform. So we've got a wall on the back side of that now. I've added some chests. My chest and my base are actually full of gunpowder and bones and flesh, so I've just added these right here to kind of take care of any surplus. I did build this out with obsidian, kind of take care of, there's somebody else on right now, Ninja Man 800's on, so our spawns aren't going to be that great. You can see there's, oh yeah, he's got a big chunk of the spawn wherever he's at. He's got like 200 mobs being spawned, so why aren't those being taken up? I might be out of sync. This sometimes happens when you go through the nether. You get out of sync, and because it's all lined up. Yeah, I'm probably out of sync, but every once in a while when the server like just lags a little bit, I was standing way back here, and a creeper came down and exploded immediately. I mean, I wasn't even close to it, and it took out the walls and a couple of the hoppers, not all of them. But I decided that could be bad. So if he exploded and destroyed my ability to like turn off the water up there. So I went ahead and put an obsidian kind of wall around there, so that keeps them nice and contained. Yeah, I'm definitely out of sync. Give me 1 second. Let me sync it back up, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. Boy, it scared the crap out of me. I logged back in and I fell through this thing. I was a little out of sync, I guess. So all of a sudden I started falling through this, and luckily there is a platform, below here, down there. So all of a sudden I landed on that, and then I snapped back and was back in position here. So that was a little frightening, a little scary. Now, unfortunately, since someone's on right now, I can't kind of show you how I can't show you how I'm doing the enchanting up here, but it's really easy to, you get about 50, 60 mobs in here. If you're really, really close to 30, it just takes a second to get it. If you're down like where I'm at, it probably take a couple minutes to get it back up to 30. But you have a chest right here, so I have books, and what I'm doing is I'm coming over and I'm checking the books first. If I've got nothing that I even want as a level 1, then I'll use it on a sword or a stone sword, because I'm just using stone swords to kill these. I might possibly do a crusher in here as well. I'm going to test it out, maybe in a test world, see with the different types of mobs, because what I would end up just having to do is just lower the water break down to, say, about right here, so they don't take much fall damage at all, and then just crush them. But I would also have to put in a shut off kind of another couple pistons to like shut it off from anything else falling down. It'd be a little bit of a project, but I think it's doable. But what I do is I just kill them down, get my 30. As soon as I hit 30, I come over here and enchant something. Usually, I'm just down 1, 2, or 3 levels, and then while I'm enchanting and deciding whether I want it, they're building back up in here, and I'll just kill them down again, and get my 30, and then come over here and enchant. So I've actually gotten quite a few books from doing this. Let's run back over to the base. This netherrack in this texture pack is really, really cool. I will put a link to it in the description of the video. For the life of me right now, I can't remember the guy's name. He's on Reddit. He's doing a Reddit challenge where he's doing like 1 texture a day, and he's been doing it for a while now. So it's really clean. I really, really like the wood textures. They look so much more like actual wood planks than the default. Of course, now this is a 32 texture pack, not a 16. So you can just kind of see the differences, like in the acacia wood. It's a little bit darker, I think, than it's a little more gray in the default than this. But I really like it. He's from what he's saying, he's kind of basing it off of Faithful, but just a little different. He really likes Faithful, and I like this texture pack. I think it looks really clean. I like the textures of it. I really, really like these wood textures. They look like wood. Yeah, but I'll have a description or a link in the description for it. But if we go down here, and I've got several chests. These are all level 1 enchants. These are all level 2 enchants. These are all level 3. These are like level 4, and then some have multiples. Every once in a while you get those weird ones, like an aqua affinity and a power. It'd be nice if you get a book that was like, fortune and an efficiency 4. I'd love that book. But that is all from just doing the enchants. I have done some picks as well. some picks and some swords, just for future. But unfortunately, to really get a good spawn rate out of it, you kind of have to have nobody online, just because you can see, if you look at the E there on the upper left-hand corner, the, that's the mobs that are being held in memory, by other people being out here. Now, that's just about it with the mob spawners and stuff, and we're going to close it off pretty quick here. But I did want to kind of show some other changes. I didn't like that big mine, shaft opening down there, so I closed that off, and now it just comes down to our storage area. Probably will look less like this and more like that, as I need the space. So, we can fit in quite a few more chests in this area, because we just have so much. Did I just add? Oh, I just added those. I was like, why are they empty? I just put those in there. So yeah, we have all the cobblestone. I moved it from over here, so it's not over there anymore, and moved all that cobblestone down there. So we've got quite a bit. So not a very long episode. Sorry about that, but I just can't have really super long videos. So I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can. I hope you like what you see. If you guys had any questions on how I did it, it's really self-explanatory. I mean, if you go look at Edge Plays videos, he goes over the hopper timer. I know I think it's Ethos Design for the hopper timer. I know he's got a couple of videos on it. I'm sure there's a ton more out there on how to do that. As far as this goes, this is really simple. If you want to find a zombie trap or mob trap, it's real simple to do one of those. The water elevator is just trying to get your height right, from where you've got them to where you wanted to go. So that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you appreciated the episode, or liked it anyways. Don't forget to leave a like, put a comment down there. Don't forget to share it. Put it out there to the world. If this is the first one you've ever seen, don't forget to subscribe. I'm getting to the point where I'm really just putting out about maybe one, maybe two during the week. Probably just one. Now on another kind of front, FTB is coming out with a new light pack. So if you liked the light pack 2 that I was doing, the light pack 3 alpha is out right now. What I'm considering is just taking that as a base, building on top of that, just adding some mods and just making my own instance out of it, using like multi-MC or something like that. That way, because the one problem I had last with the FTB2 pack is every time it updated, it would remove the extra mods, and I'd have to go in and put them back in there again. And that got a little old, so I may do it another way this year, but it'll still be kind of based off of the FTB2 light pack. So look forward to that. I'm kind of waiting for them to come forward a little bit with it. Right now it's just an alpha. I doubt I'll wait all the way until a release, but yeah, something's going to come soon. I'm just not real happy with all these massive packs that are out there. So guys, that's it. Don't forget again, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I will see y'all later.